Hey, this is Black D for 201 Sweet. Well, she's locked up, they won't let her out. They won't let her out, she's locked up. Brittney Griner of the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury has been locked up in Russia for a few months. Well, a month. Due to them finding cartridges in her bag in Russia. So Brittney Griner was going through customs and they was checking her bags and they found some cartridges. They held her and she was there for at least a month, I think. And we never heard about this until the Russian and Ukraine conflict. And so now it seems like they holding Brittney Griner as a pawn. And it haven't been too much coverage covering her, and it's just very weird. But one Congresswoman, Sheila Jackson Lee, came to her aid. She's from Texas, and Brittney Griner is from Texas, so that connection helps. But hopefully we get some more people on board. I don't think she should be held like this, and I think it's kind of crazy that they holding this young Brittney Griner wife. She posted a picture of Brittney, and she was saying, "Thank you to everyone who has reached out regarding my wife's safe return from Russia. Your prayers and support has been greatly appreciated," she wrote. "I love my wife wholeheartedly. So this message comes during one of the weakest moments in my life. I understand that many of you have grown to love BG over the years and concerns and want details. Please honor our privacy as we continue to work on getting my wife home safely. Thank you." That was her statement on Instagram. So hopefully they could work on getting her home. But one person I think can get her home is Jesse Jackson. He's did this before, getting hostages together. So basically, to me, Brittney Griner is a hostage in Russia. Probably used as a political ploy because she's one of the known NBA, well, not NBA, just known people in the U.S. So they might use her as a example. So hopefully Jesse Jackson, they give him a call for getting this situation resolved, and maybe she could work with Sheila Jackson Lee, her family. I'm sure she got attorneys to get her home safely. Whew. So this week has been crazy. Also, Calvin Ridley of the Atlanta Falcons was suspended for the next season. Possibly the season after that. Hopefully it's not indefinitely, but definitely for the 2022 season, going to the 2023 season. He was suspended for gambling. Now, Calvin Ridley is a young receiver, played for the Atlanta Falcons. He's in his second year, and he has some mental issues he was going through. So he decided to tell the team that he wanted to step back a little bit, and they honored that. And so while he was going through his issues, he decided to bet on games. Said he only bet $1,500, and he doesn't have a gambling problem. And so hopefully that's the case. And NFL was investigating the Atlanta Falcons to see if they know anything. They said they didn't know anything. They proved that the Atlanta Falcons was in the dark. So usually, your star player, he's young. They usually have private investigators go around, kind of spy on you, because they pay them a lot of money and they want to make sure that their investment is doing what they're supposed to do. But I guess they let him be, so they didn't know what was going on with him, and that's kind of weird. So, but hopefully he doesn't have a problem with gambling. But he's not the only one that was caught up in gambling. And the NFL had over the years a few players, 63, Alex Carreras, and in 1963, Paul Hornung was nabbed for betting on games. Art Schlichter in 83, 2019 Josh Shaw, and now Calvin Ridley. So there's a little history in it, and hopefully he could come back have a good NFL career. If he don't, still, this won't affect his reputation if he want to do other things with the NFL. And Major League Baseball is a little different. Pete Rose was banned for life, basically. He was a manager for Cincinnati Reds in the late 80s, early 90s, and he betted on games. So while he was a manager. And so they decided to give him a lifetime ban. Every time they have a function with Major League Baseball, he's not there. He hasn't been voted in the Hall of Fame, even though he deserved it. He's one of the top hitters in the Major League Baseball history. And he's still waiting on his time to, get elected. But NFL seems to have some sympathy. They're not saying it's a lifetime ban, so it's a good thing for Calvin. I usually don't cover things on this channel. I have a sports channel, Miss Black D Sports Report and more, but I covered it on this channel because real world complications of both stories about gambling and about being caught in the middle of a political conflict. So, but check out my sports channel, Miss Black D Sports Report and more. Please, if you can, like, share, subscribe. Peace.